Max has said he's the best boxer in the UFC. What do you think of that?
Bro, that's a shame. Don't say that again. I recommend don't say that again.
Prove me wrong.
Why
He
not?
is the best boxer in the UFC. Not head movement, not knockout power, not technique. He's just, listen. And I saw him working with the backs.
10 seconds.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Don't do that. Don't
Brother,
do
you're
that.
doing the same exact drill on top of your one bag. What are you talking about? Same exact drill. Same exact drill. What are you talking? And you know it. You're laughing because you know it.
Him and Joe.
What are you
I
talking about?
don't fucking know who's Joe. Who's Joe?
What? What?
You're gonna wake up and
No, you're not a boxer. You don't have an IQ of a boxer. That's
Okay,
the most
okay,
thing.
okay. I like that. I like that. I don't have the IQ, and you're gonna see my
Well, we're gonna find
IQ
out.
once I'm gonna put these balls where it need to be.
Why are you touching yourself, brother? We're on live TV right now. Calm down.
But you read all the comments, man, and you talk to fans and you talk to people, and that's the fight that everyone wants to see happen. And I know Sean wants to wait to June. I'm actually kind of surprised that the UFC hasn't come to me, or Sean hasn't said anything about that fight yet or anything, and just asked, you know, like, hey, you willing to wait till June? Because I would entertain that big time, because I think a big piece that I've really been able to appreciate lately in the sport is that I really want to give the fans like what they're paying to see. And if it means waiting a little bit to fight in a fight where fans are most excited for, you know, like I would definitely big time entertain that. I would rather not have it be all the way in June, but I mean, there's no better fight that you can make, man. Like me and O'Malley is just, it's a banger of a fight. Everyone knows it. You read all the comments. That's the only fight that people are asking for me next and for Sean O'Malley next. So
How are you, champ? I'm good. A pleasure to meet you. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
We're here. Yeah, we're here. 10 days away. Championship time. You know what it is. King and Gunnu. It's time.
Let's just say hypothetically Francis goes out and does the thing and that we've all missed seeing him do over the past few years. He goes out there and gets a big win. Do you think it's another MMA fight, or do you think we give boxing another shot?
I think he boxes again. You know, I think he probably alternates back and forth. You know, I just know his passion for boxing right now, and you know, obviously the paydays. So there's some fights that they can make for him, especially if we can go off and go get a nice win in PFL. Springboard him into something nice into boxing. I think he boxes again right away.
You like Deontay? What are we thinking?
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I love that. I mean, dude, they're all killers up there, but I think a name value boxer, definitely Wilder, I think is the name that we go and try to fight. Because there's two dudes that are gonna wing it at each other. You know, they're gonna bomb. They're gonna throw bombs. You know, so let's just buckle up and watch these guys throw.
And you fought the guy that's at the top. What is next for you?
With this surgery in my nose, everything, I'd imagine that I'm for sure going to take the rest of the year off. I'm hoping at some point I sit down with the UFC and we can discuss that. I'd like to discuss, you know, what it is that they see next for me. I'd imagine and hope that I'd be able to still fight within the top 3, top 5, you know, so that I'm not too far away from getting another shot at the title after, you know, a performance like that against Alex. I don't know who exactly. We got these guys lined up now who are going to fight each other. I'll be watching and preparing and talking to the UFC. I hope that they have high hopes for me and give me another, shot at somebody at the top so that I could go and run it again.
But bro, like Alex Pereira's a fucking monster. You don't really think that you'd beat him in a boxing match, right?
1000% I would beat him. Roundtree actually kind of exposed that he doesn't have a high volume output. He doesn't like body shots. And in MMA, Pereira would rip my head off.
Yeah.
But boxing is a completely different sport, and the pace of it and the style of it
But you know,
is completely different.
he did kickboxing too, though. So you don't think
Yeah, but he has holes, right? I mean, Roundtree rocked him, hurt him a couple of times to the body, but didn't follow up on it. So if anything, this fight showed me, yes, Alex Pereira is great, but I know I would beat him in a boxing match, and I still would love to make that happen. And pressure's on him, if he can find his way out of the UFC contract like Nate Diaz did, and then eventually him and I can talk.
So you guys want to know how to counter this? Just don't commit a crime.
Rogan specifically, you see a lot of guys in sports and you know that they're paid talking heads, and Joe Rogan legitimately loves the sport and is into it. And I've said this many times, the first time that I ever talked to him and I was trying to get him to be part of the commentary team, he's like, so wait a minute, let me get this straight. You're telling me that I can come to my favorite sport in the world and actually get the best seats in the house and do this? He goes, I do this for free. And you can tell when he talks about it, his reaction to fights, whenever we had a big fight back in the day and I was looking for somebody to break down the fight, I would always say, I know Rogan's busy and but we need Rogan. We need Rogan's voice on this. And yeah, that's why he's one of the greatest of all time, if not the.
Franco Tenaglia, 154.6. Here comes the big question. Who will be the new king of the lightweight division for the vacant BKFC World Lightweight Championship? Franco Tenaglia or Tony Soto? Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you get loud at home and here for Conor McGregor.
These boys and girls on this card are fighting for their life, for their facial features. This game is wild. Welcome to Bare Knuckle FC. You're in for a treat, that's all. And to be honest with you, there is no winners and losers in my eyes. When you make a walk and you put it on the line, you're a winner. So I wish my combatants well. I hope for some great fighting. And may the best man and woman win. And that's it. Yes, yes, yes. Bring it on, baby. Take off the gloves and fight. Yes, sir.